Hi everyone and welcome back here. In this video I need to talk about the Blender interface. When you open Blender, or always when you open Blender, you will see this small window. It's called splash screen. In the splash screen you will notice that I have the Blender version here and some option here to create a new project or open recent file. If you want to get rid of this window, you can hit here, left click in the space, or you can hit escape from the keyboard to exit. Before I explain anything here in the interface, I need to talk about something important. If you have an issue with the icons, or if you can't see the text very well, you can make the icons big. I mean, if you go to the edit here and then go to the preferences, here we have Blender preferences. In the first section here in the interface, you can go to the resolution scale. As you see here, we have 1. The resolution scale is 1. If you change this to 2 and hit enter, as you see here, all the icons and the text become big. So from here you can change the scale and control it. For me, 1 is okay, or maybe 1.2 or 1.3. You can add any number here to make this a bit big. I'm gonna accept number 1 and then hit enter. After that, when you make change, you can go to the icon right here and hit save preferences to save the change that you made here. After that, exit. Alright, now let's talk about the interface. When you open Blender, you will find some stuff here. Here we have a camera, and here we have source of light and box. And in the top left, by the way, you can delete those if you like, but for me, I'm gonna leave them for now. I'm not gonna delete them. Here in the top left corner, here we have the menu bar. Here we have this menu. Each menu has some options. For example, here we have file. You can save, open a new project, and these menus exist in almost all the 3D software. And here we have workspaces. You can switch from workspace to another. If you want to add material, you can go to the shading section. If you want to sculpt, you can go to the sculpt section. I'm not gonna talk about this right now, and to be honest, I'm not using these so much. If you want to create a new workspace, you can hit this plus and create a new workspace. Alright, now let's talk about the areas. Blender consists of areas. I'm gonna show what I mean. This big viewport is called area, and this one right here is called area. This one like this, and this one as well is called area. Each area has its own properties and name. If you put the mouse here on this corner, in the left corner, you will see the name of the area is called current editor type. For this area is 3D viewport. So just put the mouse above, hover over above the editor type icon to see the name of the area. For example, if I go here to the editor type for this area is called outliner, and this one as well is called properties, and this area right here is called timeline. Each area of these is changeable. You can change it. For example, here we have the outliner. I'm gonna change this to 3D viewport. I will make this similar to this one. So you can go to the editor and switch this to 3D viewport, and there we go. Now I have 3D viewport. This one as well, I'm gonna switch this to 3D viewport, and there we go. And the timeline, I can do the same thing here. After that, you can bring those back. Let's change this to outliner and this one to properties. So this is what I like about Blender. Everything here is changeable. All the areas has a header. So this top bar here is called a header. we have a header here and here as well, and in the timeline as well we have a header. You can change the size of each area if you put the mouse on the edges here and click and drag. And by the way, as you see here, you noticed that the cursor is changed to double-headed arrows here. If you hit left click and drag, you can make this very small. As you see here, we lost some icons here and they are not visible anymore. If you want to slide them, you can hit the middle mouse button, the wheel, and click and drag to see the hidden icons here. And as you see now, I can change, I can make this area very big or very small. I can control that. And you can split the area to two if you like. For example, if you put the mouse here on the corner, you notice that the cursor now become plus. Click and drag. As you see now, I create two windows, this one and this one as well. And I can change this one from the editor type to image editor to add images here, or to compositor, or to shader editor to create a material. You have all of this option, or I can make it to outliner, something like this. All right. If you want to merge it, you can put the mouse again here on this edge between the two areas, hit right click, join area, and just go to the one that you want to delete it, and then hit left click. That's all. All right, let's create another window here like this, and I'm gonna create another one here, as you see, and from the bottom to top, something like this. All right, I'm gonna put this here in the middle just to explain something. All right, now if I put the mouse right here and hit right click, I can find the join area option. But if I make area bigger than area like this, all right, so this area right here, it's bigger than this one. All right, so now if you put the mouse right here and hit right click, the option of join area now is not visible because we have difference in the size. In this case, you should make them at the same size like this, and now you can join them. All right, so let's join this. All right, now I can't join this to this because the size is not equal. So I can join this to this one, right click join area and join it, and this one as well, right click join area and join it like this, and there we go. It's very nice. All right, in the viewport I have toolbar on the left and on the right. If I hit T, I can hide and unhide the toolbar on the left, and if I hit N, I can hide or unhide the toolbar on the right. And the toolbar on the right has another option like item, tool, view, and this option right here, don't worry about it. I added this one to my software. You don't need to worry about this one. This is called screencast key, just to show you what keys that I am hitting right here. All right, so don't worry about it. If you want to hide it, you can hit N, or you can put the mouse on the edge here until you see the cursor is changed to double headed arrow. Click and drag and hide like this. And if you notice that I have very small arrow here, that means there's a hidden toolbar. For example, the outliner, we don't have a small arrow here. All right, the properties, we don't have an arrow here. All right, the timeline, in the timeline I have an arrow here. If I open it, I can see some option here. So that means not all the areas have toolbars. All right, just keep that in your mind. All right, so I think that's it. I don't want to make the video very long. There is some stuff here in the interface I need to explain, but in the next videos. So that will do it for this video, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.